What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be predicting every single Week 15 NFL game. So before we jump right into this, be sure to subscribe to the channel, as it does help out a lot if you guys like these videos. And yeah, so the first game is the Los Angeles Chargers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Now the Raiders are still in playoff contention, but the Chargers are eliminated, which is sad because they've been in so many close games than if they just won them. But right, so for this game, I'm going to be taking the Raiders here. So first of all, their defense is not very good. It kind of sucks, but the Chargers haven't really put up too many points in the past few weeks. And even though I do think that Justin Herbert will be able to throw for a lot of yards, they aren't really that good at punching the ball into the end zone and getting a lot of points. So I don't even think that they'll be able to take advantage of the Raiders' bad defense. And the Las Vegas Raiders have a very good offense led by Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, and Henry Ruggs, and they should be able to put up a lot of points against the Chargers, who also don't have a very good defense. So I'll take the Raiders here. Okay, next game is going to be the Buffalo Bills at the Denver Broncos. The Buffalo Bills are definitely, I think everyone agrees, a top 3 team in the NFL, and they're playing the Denver Broncos, who are pretty bad. They did put up a good game last week, but still, they aren't really what would you call a good team. The Denver Broncos, so they played a very good game, the offense against the Carolina Panthers defense last week. But in general, Drew Lock has not been playing very good, and I think the only reason that they did play good against the Panthers was because the Panthers defense just it's very bad. So the Buffalo Bills have a decent defense, I'd say above average, maybe top 10 even. So I think that Drew Lock will throw a lot of picks, make a lot of mistakes, and not put up a lot of points. And the Bills offense, Stephon Diggs is freaking unguardable, man. And yeah, the Denver Broncos defense is way worse than the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, and the Bills carved that one up, so they should be able to carve this one up. So yeah, I'll take the Bills to win. Okay, the next game is going to be the Carolina Panthers at the Green Bay Packers. I'll take the Packers here. So first of all, the Packers have I might have to rethink. No, okay, I'm going to stick with it. So the Carolina Panthers have a bad defense, a very bad. So the Green Bay Packers should be able to put up 30 plus, maybe even 40. I don't know. A lot of points because they have Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, Davante Adams, and generally a very good a very good offense. And given that the Carolina Panthers have a very bad defense, they should be able to score a huge amount of points. And then the Carolina Panthers, I think it's been confirmed that Christian McCaffrey is going to be out for this game. And Mike Davis has been playing well, and the Green Bay Packers don't have a very good running defense, but they do have a very good passing defense, and I don't think that Teddy Bridgewater will be able to throw on them that much. And if you want to keep up with the amount of points that the Packers are the Packers are going to be scoring up, you can't rely on your running game. You have to rely on your passing game, and I don't think that the Carolina Panthers are going to be able to do that. So, I'll take the Packers here. Okay, so next game is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Atlanta Falcons. I'll take the Buccaneers to win this game. So, first of all, the Atlanta Falcons have a horrendous defense. So the Buccaneers offense should be able to take advantage of that with all those weapons. They have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Gronk, Cameron Brate. So yeah, and also Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette. Yeah, they have a lot of weapons. So they should be able to throw all over them. Also, the Atlanta Falcons don't really even have that great of a pass rush, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have, I'd say, above average offensive line. So they shouldn't be able to get to Tom Brady, which is when Tom Brady's at his worst, when pass rush is coming at him. And since there's going to be no pass rush, Tom Brady should be able to sit comfortably in the pocket and make good decisions. And even though the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense hasn't been the greatest in the past few weeks, that's just generally because they've been playing very good offenses, and the Atlanta Falcons offense did not perform well against the Chargers last week, and a below average defense. Like the Chargers have a below average defense, so like not really a whole lot of confidence in the Atlanta Falcons to outscore the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. So I'll take the Buccaneers here. Okay, next game is going to be the Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. I'll actually take the Bears here. So first of all, the Bears have an amazing defense, an amazing run defense as well. So they should be able to contain Dalvin Cook, who has not been very good in the past few weeks. And then Kirk Cousins, well, I don't trust Kirk Cousins. And yeah, I just don't think that he'll be able to like throw for a lot of yards and make a lot of first down completions and get a few touchdowns against the Chicago Bears secondary. And with that pass rush, I don't think he's going to have a lot of time to throw. And Mitchell Trubisky is actually, I think he took his benching very seriously. He's actually been playing very well after he got benched and then Nick Foles went out and then he replaced Nick Foles. So yeah, Mitchell Trubisky has been playing very well. Minnesota Vikings have an average defense, and the running game has also been steadily getting better. So I think that the Bears should be able to outscore the Vikings. Though this should be a very low-scoring game. But I do think that the Bears are going to win this. Okay, next game is going to be the San Francisco 49ers at the Dallas Cowboys. I'll take the 49ers here. So, first of all, the 49ers have, I wouldn't say good, but they definitely have a decent defense, at least a little bit above average. And the Dallas Cowboys don't really have the best offense in the world. Their running backs aren't really playing too well, Zeke and Tony Pollard, and I just don't trust Andy Dalton. So I don't think that they'll be able to score a lot of points, and I think that the 49ers defense should be able to force a lot of turnovers, especially given Zeke's fumbling problem. And the Dallas Cowboys defense, it might be the worst in history. I know it's gotten a little bit better in the past few weeks, but at the start of the season, man, it was so bad, and it hasn't really gotten that much better to actually be considered even slightly below average. So I do think that the San Francisco 49ers and Nick Mullins should be able to carve it up, even though they have Nick Mullins at quarterback. They still should be able to carve it up. And yeah, I'll take the 49ers to win this game. Okay, next game is going to be the Detroit Lions at the Tennessee Titans. So I'm going to take the Titans here. First of all, the Detroit Lions do not have a very good run defense, so Derrick Henry, who had 200 yards last game, should be able to run all over them. Now Derrick Henry is not the only good thing in that offense. They also have AJ Brown, Corey Davis, and Ryan Tannehill. And the Lions secondary, they just lost Jeff Okudah for the season, and yeah, it really isn't very good. So the Tennessee Titans should be able to put up a lot of points against the Detroit Lions. And I just don't. I know the Tennessee Titans defense isn't really the greatest, but I just don't trust the Detroit Lions offense. They only put up 21 points against the Packers defense, and yeah, they got shut out by I think it was the Vikings defense. I might be remembering that wrong. So yeah, not really a lot of confidence in the Detroit Lions defense to outscore the Titans. So yeah, I'll take the Titans here. Okay, next game is going to be the Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. This is a pretty easy one. The Colts just manhandled the frickin' the Oakland Raiders, who are a similar type of team to the Houston Texans. So I do think that they should be able to win this. So the Houston Texans, first of all, Deshaun Watson is literally their only bright spot on offense. Don't have any running backs. They have decent receivers, but they don't have an offensive line. And then on the defensive side, the Titans secondary, the Texans secondary sucks. And aside from J.J. Watt, they don't really have a pass rush. So if they don't have a pass rush and don't have a good secondary, then Phillip Rivers should be able to stand clean in the pocket. Everyone knows he's the least mobile quarterback, except for maybe Tom Brady. So yeah, if there's no pass rush, then he should be able to just stand in the pocket and throw. And if the secondary isn't good, then they shouldn't force him to make any mistakes. So he should have a pretty clean game. And the Colts defense is one of the best in the NFL. And I just don't see Deshaun Watson having too much success against that, being a one-man show. So I'll take the Colts here. Okay, so next game is going to be the New England Patriots at the Miami Dolphins. I'll take the Dolphins here. So first of all, they forced 3 interceptions on Patrick Mahomes. I don't think he's had 3 like the whole season before that point. And yeah, they got him for a 30-yard sack. So yeah, their defense is very good, and couple that with New England Patriots offense not being very good. Cam Newton is not playing very well, and the really only bright spot is their running back. I think his name was Damian Harris, but he should be like bottled up relatively well because the Dolphins just have that good of a defense. So I don't think that the New England Patriots will be able to score a lot of points. And like Tua, man, Tua played amazing even though he threw his first pick. I mean, they scored like 30 plus points. Very good, very impressive. And they should be able to score, at least outscore the New England Patriots offense to win this game. Okay, so next game is going to be the Seattle Seahawks at the Washington football team. I'll take the Seahawks here. So first of all, now the Washington football team has been playing better. They're 6-7 now, won 2 straight against the Steelers, man. Like, I still don't know how we lost that game. But anyways, the Seahawks have quietly had a very good pass rush. So, I mean, like, we don't even know if Alex Smith is going to play. So if it's Dwayne Haskins, then they have an even worse chance of winning this game. But whoever it is, they should be getting a lot of pressure coming at them. And now the Washington football team has one of the best defensive lines and has a very good defense. Though I do trust Russell Wilson and Chris Carson and all those like weapons on the offense to at least score maybe like 20 plus. And I just don't foresee the Washington football team being able to score that because of all the pressure that's going to be coming to their quarterback. Okay, next game is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Baltimore Ravens. I feel like I don't really have to explain this one. I think that the Baltimore Ravens are a top 10, top 15 team in the NFL. And the Jaguars are the second worst. So yeah, I'll take the Baltimore Ravens. Same thing here. It's the New York Jets against the Los Angeles Rams. Feel like I don't have to explain. It's the Rams are gonna win this game. Okay, next game, the Eagles at the Cardinals. I'll take the Cardinals here. So Jalen Hurts provided a very well needed spark for the Philadelphia Eagles. I still don't think that they're gonna win the division, but at least they got a win against the Saints. I think the reason that they got a win against the Saints was because the Saints just weren't ready for Jalen Hurts. But Kyler Murray plays very similar. I mean, they can basically run, even though Kyler Murray is a better thrower. They can run about the same. So the Arizona Cardinals defense should be prepared if they just if they use Kyler Murray as a Jalen Hurts stand-in. Though I don't know if that will happen because Kyler Murray's their star quarterback. But anyways, if you're going at 1-on-1, right, 7v7, scrimmages, then they should be able to contain Jalen Hurts because they know how to do it against Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray should be able to run wild. Their weapons should be able to get a lot of yards, and they should be able to score a lot of points against the Philadelphia Eagles defense, which is not very good. And the Eagles, I mean, because the Cardinals will be ready for Jalen Hurts. I don't think that they will be able to score that many points, so I'll take the Cardinals. Okay, next game is the Kansas City Chiefs at the New Orleans Saints. So I will take the Kansas City Chiefs in this game. So first of all, the Kansas City Chiefs have one of the best offenses in the NFL, very high flying, can make big plays at any time. And I mean, given what happened last week, I don't really trust the New Orleans Saints defense as much as I do. I do think that Patrick Mahomes will be able to throw for a lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns to Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, all those guys, and Travis Kelce, and they should be able to score a lot of points. And then I think that Drew Brees won't be able to play in this game, so that will leave Taysom Hill as the starter here, and he did not look very good last week, and I don't think he'll be able to look very good this week against this Kansas City Chiefs defense, which has a very good secondary, not so much front seven, but it does have a very good secondary. So yeah, I think that the Kansas City Chiefs defense will be able to limit the amount of points Taysom Hill will score, and the Kansas City Chiefs will be able to win. Okay, next game is going to be the Cleveland Browns at the New York Giants. The Browns will probably win this game. So first of all, Daniel Jones did not look good in his return. Cleveland Browns, I mean, their defense and most definitely their secondary was not very good, but I don't think that Daniel Jones will be able to take advantage of it. And I don't think that they'll be able to run the ball, given that they don't really have a running back. So I do think that the Cleveland Browns could even post a shutout, though that's not very likely, maybe 14, 17 points. And the Cleveland Browns have scored a lot of points 2 weeks in a row. They scored 42 last week. I think they also scored 42 against the Titans, like something like that. So yeah, they've scored a lot in recent weeks, and I don't see how that will change given that the Giants have like a subpar, no, not subpar, like average defense that really isn't like too special. So yeah, I do think that they will be able to score a lot of points and get this win against the Giants. Okay, next game is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh god, man, 2 losses in a row. Though the Bengals only have 2 wins on the season, so yeah, I do hope we win this game, but if we don't, then it's just like everything's just going down, down, down. Right, so anyways, the Pittsburgh Steelers have a non-existent running game. And their passing game also really hasn't been too good. I mean, like, dude, Randy Fichtner, man, what are you doing, man? Like, at some point, you just can't, like, throw 1 yard routes every time, and you gotta, like, at least throw it, like, some 10 yard throws. Come on, man, come on. Well, anyways, I do think that the Pittsburgh Steelers will win this game because the Cincinnati Bengals don't have a very good defense, also don't have a very good offense with that backup quarterback, so they shouldn't be able to score any points against the Steelers. And the Steelers should be at least be able to score like 17 points. Oh, I do hope so. So yeah, I'll take the Steelers to win this game. So that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Too easy.